When Evan Mobley came out of the draft, we all said, oh my God, this guy is a freak. He's a 7-footer who can play on the perimeter. He's only 200 pounds. He's skinny. He's got guard skills. This is an incredible setup of skills that we haven't seen this side of, I don't know, Wilt Chamberlain. And then in the very next draft came out Chet Holmgren, who we all said, oh my God, he's like Evan Mobley, but he's even taller, even skinnier, and has even more guard skills. And then, of course, as you all know in this upcoming draft, Victor Wembanyama, however you say his goddamn name, is even taller and is even better than Chet Holmgren is. So what we are going to be doing is experimenting and seeing how good are the OKC Unicorn Thunder. That means Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama, and the GOAT Pokuševski as well. I would like to get in Evan Mobley, but I just feel like that's too many tall guys on the team at the same time. So what we're going to have doing is GOAT Pokuševski is going to play the 3, Chet Holmgren's going to play the 4, and Victor Wembanyama is going to play the 5. Now, first things first, we have to go out and secure that number 1 overall pick. This year in the draft, we ended up with number 4. I think the Rockets have pick 1, so I'm going to see how to trade for that first. And we'll give them our first round pick next year, as well as who is going to be a good team. I guess we'll just give them our picks, right? Because we're going to be good, right? There you go. We have the number 1 overall pick, moved up 3 spots to go ahead of the Rockets. In here at number 1 overall, Victor Wembanyama, the undisputed number 1 pick for most people. I'm still a little bit skeptical. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And look no further with injury issues with big men than his counterpart, Chet Holmgren, on this very same team, who has, what, a broken foot, out for his rookie season already, hasn't even played 1 minute of NBA basketball. Just something to be a little worried about. We are picking up Dariq Whitehead as well. I don't know why. As far as the actual rebuilding side of this video is concerned, I mean, we already know that this team is going to be stupidly good regardless of what we do. So I'm not going to be making any changes to the roster. I just made a couple small trades. This is going to be how the roster looks for this next season. Josh Giddey at the 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the 2, Lu Dort, Trey Mann behind him. Dariq Whitehead will be back up to the GOAT, Pokuševski, Chet Holmgren, and Ousmane Dieng, and then Victor Wembanyama backing up by Daniel Gafford. I traded away, who was it, Jeremiah Robinson, Earl, and whoever else was there, just to make sure that works. And what I will be doing as well is for the GOAT Pokuševski, because his potential has been dropped ever since, I believe, 2K21, what I'm going to allow us to do is take away 2 overalls for 1 overall. So for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Josh Giddey, because we just don't need them on our team to be superstars, we already have our guys, and this isn't about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, this isn't about Josh Giddey, it's about the Unicorns. I can go here, go into the menu, and do this full overall bump. So I take Shai Gilgeous-Alexander down 2, and then I can move up the GOAT Pokuševski 1. I feel like that is fair enough, because unfortunately for the GOAT, he doesn't go up enough in overall to actually be a good starting caliber player in this game. At the best, he's a backup. So I'm going to allow us to make that change just so we have the GOAT Pokuševski playing at a good level. Chet Holmgren, no changes need to be made there. Victor Wembanyama, obviously no changes need to be made there. This is going to be the 10-man rotation for this upcoming season as well. Josh Giddey at the 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the 2, GOAT Pokuševski at the 3, Chet Holmgren at the 4, Victor Wembanyama, the Unicorn, at the 5. Coming off the bench, Daniel Gafford, Trey Mann, Dariq Whitehead, Lu Dort, and Ousmane Dieng. And after year 1, Luka Doncic wins MVP 36, 11, and 11. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year, 25, 9, 2, 55 from the field, 79% from the free throw line, 43% from the 3-point line. 6th man of the year is Oscar Thompson. Joel Embiid, Defense Player of the Year. Cam Reddish, most improved. I mean, he's most improved from when Tom Thibodeau benched him for a whole season, but Mark Daigneault is Coach of the Year. And who are you? Executive of the Year of... Is that us? I normally change the name. I thought I did that. Anyway, all NBA teams, no Thunder here. There is Victor Wembanyama on the all NBA 3rd team in his rookie season, already up to an 88 overall. What a beast. Defensive teams, nobody. And of course, Victor Wembanyama going to be on the rookie team. How about the other guy? What's his name that I have forgotten? Dariq Whitehead does not make it. Anyway, as you can see, we are the best team in the NBA already. Year 1 with Victor Wembanyama, 64 and 18, 7 games up on the next best team, Boston Celtics. Look, the Unicorns are called Unicorns. Injuries are turned off. This is how good of a team they are. Shai's still really good after I nerfed his overall a lot. Victor Wembanyama, 25, 9, and 2. Shai was 20. Josh Giddey, 15, 6, and 7. The GOAT Pokuševski gave us 11 and 6. Chet Holmgren gave us 11 and 9. Not bad as well for just the whole team, really. 3-point shooting, 43% for Victor Wembanyama. Just unreal numbers. 34% for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Josh Giddey 36%. 33% for Chet Holmgren, and the GOAT Pokuševski gave us 36% as well, respectively. Team stats, we were probably the best team, right? Number 1 offensively, number 1 defensively, giving us a 14.1 point differential, number 1 in the NBA. Dunk percentages, we are 4th. 3-point percentages, we are not great. Probably because of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right? 15th league average, and free throw percentages, 76.9% nice. Really bad, honestly. 23rd. So the shooting has a little bit of ways to go, but you know, the rest of the team is already great. We have what? In his rookie season, Victor Wembanyama is 17th in scoring in the league. Wow. Rebounds is Joel Embiid, and assist is Darius Garland. Steals is Paul George. Blocks is Mitchell Robinson. Fucker percentages is Zion Williamson. Shooting 69% nice. 3-point champion is Kevin Durant. Free throw champion is Kevin Love. Not a lot of changes for us to make here. The team is great. We're going to continue to nerf Shai and Josh Giddey just so the GOAT Pokuševski and Chet Holmgren can get better. Rest of the team, though, I mean, wow. Taking on the Houston Rockets. Unfortunately, they have Chris Middleton. Nice pickup, but they don't have Victor Wembanyama. I expect them to lose in embarrassing fashion. 4-1, gentlemen swept. Now to take on the Ja Morants. They brought in Vucevic instead of Steven Adams. I'm not sure I like that pickup. I think we're going to win here. 2-0, 3-2, and 3-3. Hey, it ain't 2K if it ain't Game 7. Rookie year or Victor Wembanyama, year 1 of the Unicorn Experiment. How good are these OKC Thunder going to do? Best team in the NBA, undisputed, but you go into the playoffs and the game plays just a little bit differently. Looks like we're going to walk away with about a 10-point victory here, 119 to 110. Victor Wembanyama, 28-7, 3-1, 3-2. Josh Giddey was good. Shai was good. We need more from the GOAT, period. Got to get GOAT Pokuševski going even more than he is already at this point. But here we are taking on the other unicorn, Zion Williamson, up to a 91 overall. Yeah, they restored his overall boost in 2K. It is what it is. 1-1, up 2-1, 3-1. How we doing? Zion gave him 24 and 6, 14 and 6. I can't read right now. Brandon Ingram only gave him 12 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. As for us, Trey Mann led us off the bench, 24 and 5. Victor Wembanyama, of course, 21-4, 3-2-1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 20 and 7. Josh Giddey 12-7, 9. The GOAT Pokuševski gave him 15 and 6, but Chet Holmgren 11, 10 and 5. Kind of disappointing year from Chet Holmgren, if I'm being honest, but we win 4-1 fashion. Victor Wembanyama, Western Conference Finals MVP, already taking on the Boston Celtics. Do we lose this one? Their center is 6'8", you know, Robert Williams, but Jason Tatum's a beast. Jaylen Brown is pretty good. Let's see how we do. We win game 1. Victor Wembanyama 25 and 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander still putting up numbers for us. So is Josh Giddey, Chet Holmgren, and the GOAT Pokuševski to round us out. How did they do? I didn't look at the stats. I'm sorry. I'm pressing the wrong button. Jason Tatum, 38, 7 and 8. He's trying. Jaylen Brown did not come along for the ride. Robert Williams was pretty good. Grant Williams, Peyton Pritchard. I feel like 2K doesn't respect role players enough. 2-1. And it is tied up 2-2. Jason Tatum, another 43, 8 and 7 game. The GOAT Pokuševski cannot stay in front of Jason Tatum. That's it. Josh Giddey was okay. Victor Wembanyama a little bit down. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chet Holmgren gave us another disappointing performance. 5-10, but then 2-2-3. That'll work. Game 5, and we walk away with the victory. Shai 26, 6 and 7. Unfortunately, still, it appears Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the leader of the team, and here we are. It ain't 2K if it ain't Game 7. Back in OKC. First year of the Unicorn Victor Wembanyama experiment, and it looks like the OKC Thunder are going to walk away with the dub. Wow, look at this. 136 to 112. Victor Wembanyama, no surprises, is the MVP for the finals in his rookie season. So 1 year in, and Victor Wembanyama, the Unicorn Experiment, already successful for the OKC Thunder. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to trade for anybody else. All you need to do is get the #1 overall pick and turn injuries off. Like I said, we're not going to be making any interesting changes to abolish the mid-level exception to the salary cap. No. To the roster, so we'll just see ya in the next. Oh my God, we got the #1 overall pick. Year 2 is underway, and it looks like Dariq Whitehead has taken over the overall skill gap ahead of the GOAT Pokuševski, so we're going to bump him down 2 as well. Give that 1 point to the GOAT. We're going to bump Shai Gilgeous down 2, give that point to the GOAT, and we'll bump Josh Giddey down 2, and I guess we'll give 1 point to Chet. as well. Let's bump him another point, give him to the GOAT again. So the GOAT's up to 85 overall. This is going to be the 10-man rotation. Josh Giddey down to an 85 at the 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander down to an 85 at the 2. Go Pokuševski up to an 85 at the 3. Look at that face. What kind of picture is this? Chet Holmgren at the 4. Victor Wembanyama at the 5. Coming off the bench, Dariq Whitehead, Daniel Gafford, Tre Mann, Ousmane Dieng, and of course, Luguentz Dort. And I got nothing but high expectations for this Unicorn team. They're probably going to win it all yet again. Darius Garland wins MVP in year, I guess this is year 3 technically. 27 points, 12 assists, 53, 92, 44 shooting, unreal stats. Benjamin Lambert, Rookie of the Year. He was the #1 overall pick. Thought about drafting him, but he's going to have to sit behind Chet and Ousmane Dieng, so there's really no point. He's going to be a pretty good player though. Jaden Ivey, 6th Man of the Year for the Pistons. Bam Adebayo, Defensive Player of the Year. Anthony Black is Most Improved on Philadelphia. JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year, as I guess we are not a good team overall. Looking at the Thunder, where are the Thunder? We don't win any awards ever. It's fine. Chet Holmgren, all defensive 2nd team. Kind of disrespectful. We have Victor Wembanyama and you don't, and yet you don't give us anything. Our rankings, we are tied with the Cavaliers. Oh my God. As the best team in the NBA. It is what it is. League leader in scoring went to Trae Young. Okay, how far did Luka fall? Wonder what happened there. Rebounds is Bam Adebayo, and assist is Darius Garland. Steals is Ben Simmons. Blocks is Jaren Jackson Jr. Fucker percentages is Zion Williamson. Shooting 69%. Nice. 3-point champion is Kevin Huerter on the Clippers. That makes a lot of sense to me. Free throw champion is Nick Smith Jr. Team stats, we were probably the 2nd best team in the NBA. Scoring wise, we were. Defensively, we were the best team in the NBA, giving us 17.6 point differential, #1 in the NBA. Field goal percentages, we are 2nd to the Cavs. 3-point percentages, we are 4th. And free throw percentages as well. That's a work in progress. 11th. I will take it though. Taking on. Ooh, we didn't look at actual individual stats. Leading us in scoring is, of course, Victor Wembanyama, up to a 91 overall in his 2nd season. 23 and 10, 55 from the field, 46% from the 3-point line, and that's not an all-NBA caliber player. Behind him, still Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I continue to nerf this man, and he continues to play well. Same thing as Dariq Whitehead. They're, I guess, scoring more than the Chet Holmgren and the GOAT Pokuševski. A little disappointing. This is more like how good are the Thunder with Victor Wembanyama than how good are the Unicorns, but that is okay by my standards. I bet we're rebounding ridiculous numbers right now. 3-point shooting. #1 is Victor Wembanyama. #2 is Shai at 35%. Chet 39%. Josh Giddey 31%. Dariq Whitehead 45%. And the GOAT Pokuševski shooting almost 40% himself. Rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals taking on the Pelicans. They've got Zion playing the center position. They've got Dyson Daniels playing shooting guard. They lost CJ McCollum. Herb Jones is coming off the bench. Boy, they are doing some weird things there, and I am assuming that we're just going to run right through them as we 4-0 sweep them now to take on the Golden State Warriors. Okay. Oh, that's right. They drafted the #1 overall pick. He's going to be a very good player. We win game 1, lose game 2. Go Pokuševski is our highest scorer, 18, 7 and 7. Chet Holmgren, Josh Giddey behind him. Okay. 2-1. 3-1, and we do in fact 4-1 now to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves, the only team that is comparable to our size, but they don't have Karl Towns. Wow, look at the flat top from Andre Knox. What you brought in Kelly Olynyk instead of bringing back Karl Anthony Towns? Brought in Kemba Walker. They have Jaylen Brown though. This is weird. Okay, so they have Kemba Walker, 74 overall, but then they have Jaylen Brown instead of D'Lo, 89 overall. Anthony Edwards playing the small forward position, even though he's like 6'4", 6'3" maybe. Darius Bazley instead of Karl Anthony Towns, and then Rudy Gobert and Mitchell Robinson and Ivica Zubac. Yeah, weird team, but they win game 1. Chet Holmgren leads us in scoring, 22 and 10. Josh Giddey, Victor Wembanyama disappearing on us. Anthony Edwards, 43 points, 11 assists. That'll do it. Jaylen Brown with 31 as well. We lose game 2. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, folks? Funny, Kemba Walker drops 20 on us. We're getting swept. The Unicorn Thunder are getting swept, and here they are, game 6, trying to force the Minnesota Timberwolves to blow a 3-0 lead. That's bizarre. Is it because the GOAT can't play defense? Is that what's going on here? Looks like we may be forcing a game 7, though. 10-point game here, 4th quarter, 20-point game, and we are blowing them out here in the 4th. Look at that scoring. We're holding them down. We win 134-115. Anthony Edwards, 32 and 10. Jaylen Brown, 25 and 7. Andre Knox, 15 and 10. Whereas Victor Wembanyama gave us 27 and 10. Go Pokuševski 19-7-3. Josh Giddey 16 and 10. Chet Holmgren 16, 12 and 7. Here we are. It ain't 2K if it ain't Game 7 in OKC. Make the Timberwolves blow a 3-0 lead. Close game here in the second quarter, going into the third. Really high scoring contest going into the fourth quarter. And this might be one of those moments where we hop in, try to clutch this out. 3-point lead with the Unicorns. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. I don't really, oh boy, they don't even have the starters in. Victor Wembanyama is so stupidly tall. I almost just stole the inbound pass from Rudy Gobert while guarding Rudy Gobert. Who am I guarding here? They want me to guard Anthony Edwards? Why? What is happening? Whatever. Give the ball to Victor Wembanyama. Pump fake. Wow, he's just... It's unreal how tall he is compared to Anthony Edwards. Like, the size discrepancy. Oh my God. He just looks like he's playing against little children. He's got a 1.5 feet taller than Anthony Edwards. We're so tall. Anthony Edwards gets his ish blocked. No surprises there. And Victor Wembanyama now on Kemba Walker. I mean, what do you want from me? Just take it. Too easy. Victor Wembanyama makes it again. 110-103. Victor Wembanyama closing this game out. Only has 14 points. Interestingly enough, there is just so much size on this team. Looks like Kemba Walker is trying to play basketball still. Can you believe it? And Anthony Edwards again open from 3. The Go Pokuševski keeps getting lost. Chet Holmgren running. And Victor Wembanyama is going to be open again for the dunk. And the foul. Should have thrown that one down, but we got the... Oh, that's a foul animation. I feel like Darius Bazley trying to foul Victor Wembanyama is not going to work very well. And Chet Holmgren gets the contested layups and he misses. Come on, Chet, you're Unicorn 1.0. Like Victor's Unicorn 2.0, but you're the original. You got to be playing better. And Pokuševski getting bullied by Anthony Edwards. That's unfortunate. We need to... We need the GOAT to step up. He's been the weakest link of these Unicorn squads. Understandably so, but come on, Poku. Oh, Chet Holmgren is running. No, they fouled. They're fouling. I wanted Chet Holmgren to get a bucket. Okay, we're just going to simcast the rest of this game. We walk away with the victory 117-110. Blowing a 3-0 lead are the Timberwolves in embarrassing fashion, and we're back in the finals for year 2. Yeah, Chet Holmgren had a good game, 24 and 6. The Go Pokuševski, 18-4 and 3. Victor Wembanyama, 18-12-2-1-1. Shea was all right, 13 and 6. Tariq Whitehead was good. Josh Giddey, 6-3 and 6. But here we are taking on the Magic. Former #1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. Tyrese Halliburton, that's a good pickup. They need a point guard bad. Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Jalen Duren. Ow. Wendell Carter Jr., Cam Whitmore, Colin Sexton, Grant Williams. They got a good team, but they don't have the unicorns that we do as we win 2-0, 3-0, and sweeping them in 4-0 fashion. Victor Wembanyama, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Back-to-back NBA Finals MVP. Kevin Love says, I'm gone. I can't handle this. Staff retirements. Coach Thibodeau is retiring. So is Joe Mazzulla after his 3rd season of head coaching. And once again, we're not going to be making any changes. I'll keep the roster together and see if the Unicorns can three-peat. And for the final season, we're going to continue to sap power away from these other players and give it to the GOAT Pokuševski. I don't know what superhero that is. What are those, like, my power is to steal your power. That's effectively what the GOAT Pokuševski is doing here. Just going to continue to bump 2 overalls away from Tariq Whitehead, 1 overall bump to the GOAT Pokuševski. This is going to be the final season's 10-man rotation. Josh Giddey, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the GOAT Pokuševski, Chet Holmgren, and Victor Wembanyama. Coming out the bench, Tariq Whitehead, Trey Mann, Daniel Gafford, and Ousmane Dieng. Don't forget, though, about Lugens Dortz. I bet you we are #1 in the power rankings, right? Really? Cleveland's ahead of us? Darius Garland wins his 2nd MVP. Mark Martin Jr. is Rookie of the Year. All right, sir. Jaden Ivey, 6th man of the year yet again. Giannis, defense player of the year. Josh Christopher, most improved, up from 9 to 16, I guess. Jamal Mosley is coach of the year of the Cavaliers, who are apparently better than we are. I hate them. All-NBA first team, no Thunder. Second team, no Thunder. There is Victor Wembanyama, up to a 95 overall on the All-NBA third team. Defensive second team, Chet Holmgren yet again, and we have no rookies as per usual. So we're the 2nd best team in the NBA with the Unicorns. Somehow, the Magic are the best team in the NBA. Cam Whitmore's balling out, 89 overall. Jalen Suggs, Tyrese Halliburton, of course. Paulo Banchero up to an 87. Franz Wagner up to an 88. They got a lot of good players there. Cleveland, of course, no strangers to being the best team in the NBA. And, of course, the Unicorn Thunder. Everybody's just playing great basketball for our team. Even after I sap all of the overalls and give it to the GOAT Pokuševski, we're still great. Scoring, back up to Luka Doncic, 29 points per game. Is a little bit down from his 44 point per game average, but he's leading the league in scoring. Our rebounds is Evan Mobley, and assists is Darius Garland. Steals is Ben Simmons. Blocks is Robert Williams. And field percentages is Onyeka Okongwu. 3-point champion is Tyrese Hunter, and free throw champion is Nick Smith Jr. Team stats, we were probably the third best team in the NBA. Number 4 offensively. Number 1 defensively, giving us a 16.3 point differential. Number 1 in the NBA. Field percentages, we are sixth. 3-point percentages, we are not good. But 13th, I mean, all of our shooters are like 7 feet tall, so what do you want? Free throw shooting, we are 17th. But, you know, you look at our players and you say, that's a damn good team. Victor Wembanyama, Dariq Whitehead is our second highest scorer. Shea, the GOAT Pokuševski, Chet, even though their overalls are say in their 90s, they play like they're still 70s. That is disappointing. Rebounds were good. Assists were good. 3-point shooting. How did we fare? Victor Wembanyama, 43%. GOAT Pokuševski, 43%. Chet Holmgren, 32%. You serious? You're an 88. This guy. 42% for Dariq Whitehead. Josh Giddey made 35%. Trey Mann, 42%. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 29.6%. Really interesting what's going on here while we suck the energy from Shai and give it to the GOAT Pokuševski. And it looks like we get worse, but we're still such a good team overall, taking on the Dallas Luka Doncic's, that it doesn't matter. I don't know. There's no point in doing a Thunder rebuild, especially getting the number 1 overall pick, because they're just going to be so good regardless of who's on the team, how good everybody is. I mean, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren, healthy, Josh Giddey, Victor Wembanyama. I mean, it's just not fair. But 3-2, we're losing. No, we win in 6 against, I didn't mean to play, the Houston Rockets, taking on the Blazers. And I don't know how this team made it. Christian Wood's on the team. Yusuf Nurkic has regressed to an 82. Shaedon Sharpe up to an 84. You'll love to see that. Can you do this for me in Blazers franchise, sir? What kind of stats are you putting up here at the 3? Ugh. 12, 11 points per game. Ugh. Terrence Smith, though, looks to have turned this team around. Wow. And Damian Lillard down to an 84 overall. Probably going to completely dominate them. No point in even looking at this. No point in even hopping in. 3-0 and 4-0. Now to take on one of 2 teams in the Eastern Conference, and it is a rematch of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Darius Garland versus Josh Giddey, Donovan Mitchell versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The GOAT Pokuševski versus Quentin Grimes. Chet Holmgren versus Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen versus Victor Wembanyama. Benches are... Ours is so much better. Wow. Is that going to be enough to win this game, though? Win this series? Win this finals? Who knows? Lose game 1. Donovan Mitchell, 27-0 and 8. Evan Mobley, 24-14. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was our highest scorer. I don't know why Victor Wembanyama refuses to take over like he did his rookie season. He's like 10 overalls higher, but he sucks now. Like, what? Evan Mobley just punked our best defender in Chet Holmgren. 37 and 19. Are you kidding me? Who are you? Giovanni Manet. Okay, yeah, we just suck. What is wrong with the team? Do I need to change the minutes? We'll drop us down to like a 7-man rotation. We're just gonna go big, okay? Yeah. Give our starters like 40 minutes a night. What's our system proficiency at? Why is this team unable to complete the 3-peat? We have 4.5 stars balanced. Yeah, let's just win. All I do is win, no matter what. And we're getting 3-0'd. Dariq Whitehead was our highest scorer. What is this Victor Wembanyama stat line? 20 and 12 in 43 minutes? You kidding me? Trey Mann gave me 0 points? What is happening? Well, there you go. 3-0 to the Cavaliers. That's just the way it is. We're going to avoid the sweep here in OKC. Looks like we're going to win in convincing fashion by about 20 points unless we blow this. There you go, 143 to 113. That's kind of what I was expecting. I mean, really balanced stat line again from us. I'm not seeing any monstrous performances, though. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, oh, he put up 30 and they put up 25. Anyway, we need this to force a game 6, to force a game 7, and we are losing here going into the 4th quarter. No defense is being played whatsoever. 107-101. If we just get close, I'll hop in. We're still losing. We're losing. 3-point game, tie game, 3 minutes left. Grab a lead, and I'm hopping in. 2 minutes left. Game, what is this? Game 5, I guess? Oh, boy. Donovan Mitchell just makes a fading contested 3. How do you want me to stop that, sir? All right, Victor. I need you to be tall. Or that. He just needs to play a little defense, and Evan Mobley gets his shit blocked. Run the break. Give it to Josh Gidey, and I see Victor Wembanyama barreling down the court. Pumps and dunks. Back up to a 1-point lead. Look at Victor Wembanyama, the unicorn. Although theoretically we have 3 unicorns, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. The size on this team is just unfair. Donovan Mitchell trying to score here is kind of funny. Donovan Mitchell and Victor Wembanyama. Talk about a size disparity here. Even Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on Jared Allen isn't that big of an issue. Oh, Donovan Mitchell is open from 3 though, and he misses. Run it. Run it. I see Victor. I see Victor open, laying it up. Bro, just dunk it. But we got a 3-point lead. Victor's just too tall, man. I know it's not really a NBA analysis, if you will, saying Victor is tall, but my boy is 7'5", playing like a point guard. Like, you can't stop that. Anyway, they're doing the unstoppable Donovan Mitchell screener roll here. He misses. What we got, who we got, when we got, why we got, how we got. I think we got the GOAT Pokuševski with Darius Garland on him. So GOAT, you're up to a 90 overall. You got about a foot on Darius Garland here. You got to make that. And he misses. You got to make that, man. Oh, you got to make that. That's frustrating. I don't know what needs to be done to get the GOAT Pokuševski performing in simulation in-game, and that's a flop. All right, squad. We're playing the no threes defense. Don't let Donovan Mitchell get any threes whatsoever. Darius Garland as well. I don't know who their center is, but he's an embarrassment. Donovan Mitchell going to drain this clock, even though they're down by 2. 2K AI is the best. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he just makes it. He makes it like it was nothing. There we go. Kick it to the GOAT from downtown. Ah, it was too late. Man, fine. We're going to overtime. I just didn't want to play that much. Donovan Mitchell is just unstoppable. Was that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on him? I know we nerfed Shai. I guess that makes sense why he couldn't stop him at all. If Victor could just make some threes or some free throws. I'm putting all this blame on Victor Wembanyama. You know what? I'm going to hop in Stimcast. I don't want to play the full 5 minutes. Here we go. 2 minutes left. They take the lead. We take the lead right back. All that work that I did to get us a lead is going away. And Tre Mann is in the game. Why is Tre Mann in the game ahead of the GOAT Pokuševski? You got Dariq Whitehead here? Come on, 2K. Keep my players in the game that are good. And that's just, I got a challenge. This is ridiculous. Get a ball to Victor. Let him lay it up and 1. That's how we do it. Big man from France. I didn't even skip that cutscene. He just decided not to play. That was weird. All right, Victor, make your free throws. Make your free throws. 1 for 1. 2-point lead. Taking on OKC. We got all our best players in. Got Jared Allen fouled out. Evan Mobley is trying to do crossovers here on Chet Holmgren, our best defender. You can do that all you want, my friend. I don't know who their center is, but he's no good. Are we doubling here? Are we doubling? Hands up defense, and there it is. And Victor Wembanyama gets the rebound. And who's going to be open? I see the GOAT Pokuševski in the corner. And I'm taking this right around Quentin Grimes. We got the height advantage right there, right in the paint. That's got to be a green. Back up to a 4-point lead. The GOAT Pokuševski putting his foot down, making an impact with the little jump hook, I guess. Oh boy, Darius Garland tries to be great, but he's not. Victor Wembanyama grabs the offensive board, takes it 7'5", full court. He's dribbling. He's got Quentin Grimes. No, he's got Darius Garland on him. Take the jump hook, and he makes it over the double team. 6-point lead for the OKC Thunder. Looks like we're going to be forcing a game 6, which is embarrassing because we should be winning, not losing these freaking championship games, but it's fine. It's fine. No, they have Darius Garland. They have Donovan Mitchell, dude. Oh boy, I'm there. Whoa, the goal Pokuševski with the contest, with the block. Give it to Chet. Chet throws it down in transition. 8-point lead, and we're gonna walk away with this victory in overtime after almost blowing it. Woo! Yeah, I'm up in the Simcast. I don't want to play any more of this game. As fun as this team is to play, as we walk away with the victory 150 to 140, I want to win a championship and say the Unicorns have completed the three-peat. So here we go, Simcast, Game 6. Win this, we force a Game 7 back in Cleveland. Back and forth game here in the first quarter, going into the second, really closely contested contest. Going into the third, have a little bit of a lead. Going into the fourth, it is about a 20-point lead, and I'm pretty content with saying we're going to walk away with a victory as long as we don't choke in the fourth. And here we go, 151 to 120. The GOAT Pokuševski 25, Victor Wembanyama 25, Josh Giddey 24, Trey Man. You see what I mean? Nobody's doing like a ridiculous, oh my God, look at their stats. We're just stupidly balanced. It's frustrating, but here we are. Game 7, will the Cavaliers blow the second 3-0 lead, this time in the NBA Finals of this video? Probably not. Really low scoring contest here in the first quarter. They are dominating us 40 to 29 here in the second, going into the third, and we took a little bit of a lead. Back and forth game at halftime, going into the third quarter, we have a 20-point lead, 10, 9, 8, 4 minutes left. We're gonna hop in if we need to clutch this out or watch the championship celebration, and it looks like the OKC Unicorns are gonna walk away, forcing the Cavs to blow a 3-0 lead. Get the starters in. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, mate, the GOAT Pokuševski can call themselves three-peating champions for the first time since what, the Shaq and Kobe days, right? And the Cavs are just gonna dribble out this clock. Steal the ball, Josh. No? Okay. And Victor Wembanyama and Evan Mobley, you wish, my friend. That's not happening, but let's give the ball to Victor, and he's gonna pull up from the logo from 3. Ah, imagine if that went in. But the OKC Unicorns are your NBA champions for the third time in 3 years. Victor Wembanyama, the ultimate unicorn, is crying. He can't believe it. The greatest basketball player of all time. Injuries are turned off, and there are your champions.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours.
And head coach Mike Stauffer lifts up the championship trophy. All the tall players stick their hands through it. Oh my God, the size on this team is absolutely ridiculous. The shortest guy on the court is probably what? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 6'6", and Victor Wembanyama, whose head doesn't fit on the screen, wins the Finals MVP. Oh my God, they have to literally change how 2K is visualized because Victor Wembanyama is too tall. But he walks away as champion. The GOAT Pokuševski, Game 7, 37 points. Well, that is going to do it for this Unicorns video, as I'm sure Victor Wembanyama had a nutty stat line. 22. No, wait, what? The GOAT Pokuševski won Finals MVP, but Victor Wembanyama got the trophy. Oh my God, conspiracy. Blow the team up. GOAT Pokuševski wants his own team. He's furious. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.